A live look at NRG Stadium, opened in 2002 here in Houston. Today, a fun matchup in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Houston Texans. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
60 Eagles, 60, 79 Bro, 70 Rangers, Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll throw on first. He lets one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Ready.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Pirates.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Come on, go!
2nd down carry for Taylor. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll throw it. He lobs it deep middle. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
19 tight, not 60 average. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll fire it deep, back towards the middle. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked by Marquise Siegel.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, now, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Ready.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. go here and shake off that previous INT. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the 24. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Taylor now up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Putting a receiver in motion. They'll go play action. They get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Texans grab it. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Texans capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping off that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Uh-oh, miscommunication. The ball is out. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like another one of the members of the return team was there, able to dive on it, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and, most importantly, keeping that possession. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Running right, this is Taylor. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Will Johnson. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
18 guard, not saying 19 tight, 19 tight.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Come on.
2nd and 10 now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
There we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Still 10 to go, 2nd down now from the 23. They're going play action. Buying some time right. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead to 14-0. Nico Collins with a touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Cup 19, 7 Pirates, go!
He's throwing for it, and he secures it in the end zone, so their lead grows to 16-zip. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He gets popped quickly there. That's not a nice feeling. Oh, a nice run back.
Take over 1st down 10 at their own 14-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
That's the end of our opening quarter. 16-0 our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this.
Ready, set.
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Deputy! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Looking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. Will wind up and hits it deep right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. It's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10.
Check. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing it to start this drive. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10.
Throwing from the gun here. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
19 Tiger.
Here he is to throw on second down. Dumped off to his running back. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up third and short from the 37.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on fourth down. They'll run for this. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Come on, ready.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Ready, go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Launching deep down the right sideline. Brought in deep down the sideline. And he's going to go out right at the 15-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Dragon 60.
They kick the running back in motion. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
Ready. Pepper 60.
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Mustang 19.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on fourth down and gets them the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Taylor trying the left side. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Texans have recovered it.
Kate, I am telling you, ball security critical over the entire 100 yards. If you start smelling that end zone, you're inside the 5. Boy, you've got to take care of that ball at all costs and can't let it get ripped free.
60 Bison. Ready? 70 range. 19, 79, top 19. Top 19. Ready?
Throwing now following the turnover. Trying the comeback route. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
18, here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans looking to add to their advantage.
Ready up.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Down. Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll throw on first. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quincy Riley picks it. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Play action on first down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He's got it on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right. Throwing deep. He's got it at the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. Chris Olave with the touchdown. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready?
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
Ready?
The Saints
7
will
Pirates.
line up
7
for a
Pirates.
2-point
79.
conversion.
Let's go.
Back to throw. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a one-score game once again.
16. Saints 8.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close, like a single eye or two high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Has it all set up for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing here on 2nd and a handful. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. It connects on the deep shot. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. Jack Leslie on for the PAT. And it's good, but the choice to kick there means this still is a 2-possession game in the 2nd half.
Saints 15.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
19 tight. Warriors 70, Cougar 19, 18, 79 Broncos. Go.
2nd and 10 now. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he is on 3rd and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he fights Gets his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. First down, ball at the 36.
Panther 60. Here we go. Buffalo 8. Buffalo lead. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On the set.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
They are throwing it again. That one connects. It ends for the Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
60 Bobcats. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Naimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Nixon on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll go play action. Headed out right. Launching deep down the right sideline. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. Higgins, the man in motion right. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
First and 10, looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Jalen Petrie.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready.
Give now to the running back. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Cut. Ready.
Throwing now off play action. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
The Texans will line up.
He's throwing for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They go play action on 1st. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense gotta buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. They bring their tight end left.
Ready.
They'll throw it again. He the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Time to forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on second and goal. Another try following the sack. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here he is now, third and goal. Here's a screen for Giddens. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Now the Saints to the line for another 2-point try.
Will line up for the
60
2-point
Bison,
conversion.
60 Bison.
Dropping back to throw. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Texans 39, Saints 21.
Reed now to kick this one away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose.
The Texans take
Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's the throw. That's incomplete on second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Third and long for him here. He rolls to his right. He's running for it. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and it sets up a Houston first.
60.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep touchdown, Houston. The Texans can make it a 4-score game as they lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. The Texan offense out now for another 2-point opportunity. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, he just caught them a touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How do they lose him? How do they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
They motion the tight end over.
70. Ready.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Launches one deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. T. Higgins, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing off the play fake here. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's going to have this one down to the 28. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Hand off now from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Here's 2nd and 14. Throwing this back in the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Okay, ready.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Go. Bronco 80.
Pass play the call on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He'll check it down to Taylor. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go. Left 70 Timberwolves. Go.
From the 39. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Leslie's extra point is up and good. And the Saints drop the lead back to 13.
Saints 34.
Reed now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
18, Pioneer. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash. 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Big gain downfield. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Back to 60, back to 60.
For 86 yards. And the Texans first down. First down and goal to go.
From the red zone now. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
You know, I think it is so hard for these defenders.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Sean Nixon on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80, cut 19, cut 19.
Now they send their back in motion right. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 16 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
To the air now on first and 10. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is brought in at the 50. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. But Leslie tacks on the extra point. And the Saints shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Saints 41.
Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Viking 18, 69, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Come on. Set. 77.
Throwing now from the gun. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Okay, ready?
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Set.
10 yards
Cougar
on the
19.
pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 27.
From the 27. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's a gain of 2.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And he sails that one over the end zone.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
Okay,
so after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow, go, red, yellow, blue, 32, blue, black. Hey, blue, go, yellow, zoom. Set.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On the set.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Watch out now. Stiff, ready.
Quick throw right side. And he won't escape. They converge on him, driving backwards after that catch. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over until it's over.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Working quickly here.
A gain of 14. 1st down.
Throwing from the gun here. And they pick him off again. Daniel Scott with the pick. And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
This is Metcalf working that right side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans nearing their 6th win this season. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. The throw is caught. He will have the Texans first down there, and the celebrations can begin now down on that sideline.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80.
They're going to pass it here. It is in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So the Texans going to run it back, try for another 2-point conversion. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, we're now officially at the point where touchdowns might as well consider them 8 points in this contest, partner. Yet another 2-point conversion successful. They've been borderline automatic.
Well, we've officially left the NFL record book behind. It used to stand at 4, accomplished by the greatest show on turf, those Rams in 2000. This is uncharted waters. Kate, I think you'd agree. We're all here for this journey.
On the jump.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
And with a shot, this game is over. So it's a win for the Texans. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.